Hi Cancer, welcome to your September 2022 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun and Rising signs. Cancer, let's take a look. I'm leaving this open to Spirit, so whatever comes through for the messages for you for the month of September. Let's see. Cancer, what messages do you have, Spirit, for Cancer? For the month of September 2022, messages for water sign Cancer, Sun and Rising signs, please, Spirit, for Cancer, Sun and Rising. I've been meditating on these cards, so let's get started. And if you're enjoying these readings, getting something out of them, don't forget to press that thumbs up button, guys. Super important for my channel. I'd be so appreciative if you would do that. And if you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you subscribe, of course. And welcome back to my regular watchers and listeners on the podcast on Apple, Amazon, and Spotify. All right, let's get some oracles. I'm going to be doing something different for this month. I'm going to be using each of the elements. So let's start with the earth element. The earth magic that surrounds my beautiful Cancerians for the month of September. Earth energy. DNA. Okay. Karma. The helix. All right. Let's take a look at the fire element. Action-oriented energy around my beautiful Cancerians for the month of September. Let's see, the fire magic. The blade, okay. Interesting energy. Cancer, let's get the air element. So issues around thoughts, communications. Let's see, what does Cancer need to hear for the month of September, please? Message for Cancer. Message for Cancer, please. Oh, okay. Simply permit the pain to come into your heart and pass through. If you do that, it will pass. If you are sincerely seeking truth, you'll let go every time. Make sense of that blade. See that as very Ace of Swords energy. It's obviously connected to something here that feels or has felt painful in the past. The truth? Well, the truth is pain, right? The truth is painful. Gosh, we all have to face that, don't we? And yeah, it's painful. There's no getting around it. Let's see, emotionally speaking, Cancer, let's see what the message is here for you. Message for Cancer. When it comes to the water element, we have powerful. May you be as potent as the ocean. All right, let's take a look at what we have here. The King of Cups, that's definitely you. You're coming up as this heron. DNA, let's talk about that. Karmic energy. Now, when we talk about karma, of course, it is something that comes from Eastern religion. And it implies the greater universal laws of cause and effect. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get judgment or justice coming up at some point during this reading. It implies that we have to follow a certain code of ethics within the structure of the universe. And what we do with our lives, what we experience throughout our lives, there is an energy here of reaping what we sow, that kind of feeling. Now, the mistaken notion about karma, of course, is that it's punishment. But it's not that. In its purest form, it really is just asserting that our conduct in this lifetime will determine our next incarnation. That's in Eastern religion, okay? And it's also come to mean how our behavior and actions in this lifetime create consequences. So, yeah, there is an energy here of consequences. I also get, when we think about our DNA, of course, our genetic ancestral karma, the double helix structure of DNA, which contains the codes that have been passed down from generation to generation. So we have the same genetic information that comes from the DNA of our ancestors. So we see these two intertwined serpents with double helixes on either side. And a lot of these images exist in many different cultures. So the fundamental substance of life itself that determines our life path. Wow. It's a karmic kind of energy. So reaping what you've sown, reaping what you've sown. Okay, let's see where this goes. And the forest lovers. Okay, wow. Cancer. A connection. Let's see. We do have the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Stones. I'm using the Wildwood Tarot here today, guys. This is an energy of protection. Now, the feeling that I'm getting around this is protecting your heart. You know, we had that blade. And simply permit the pain to come into your heart. So the emotions here, a powerful emotion. Allow it to pass through. Process the emotion. If you do that, it will pass. It will allow the pain to go by. Okay, so it seems like Cancer, there may have been a blockage. I'm getting a blockage, which you may have put up a block, a barrier, more of a solitary energy around you in order to prevent pain from happening. But of course, that doesn't prevent the pain, it just allows us to hold on to that pain even longer than we should. Then if we let it pass through us, then we wouldn't experience as much pain. But if we tend to hold on to the pain of the past, if we prolong it by trying to that's the thing. It's something here that I'm picking out where you may have attempted to shut out emotional pain, but there is a strong energy around you, Cancer, of, well, you're a Cancerian, emotions. You know, keeping those emotions bottled up is not going to help you. It's going to cause stress. It's going to cause some kind of intense feelings that if they can't come out as emotions, then they come out in other kinds of ways, which could potentially have affected some of your health. I'm getting that, specifically your emotional health, Cancer. Now, we do have the moon right in the center of this, so some of you may even have double water in your chart, or maybe even triple water in your chart, specifically moon energy. So some of you are sun, Cancer, and a water sign moon, but that doesn't have to be the case. And how you connect with others is through on a very emotional kind of level. You're a lover. You're a lover, but you may have actually closed off that side of yourself, that vulnerable side, and been more of a fighter. I'm getting that. Anger, which doesn't feel really good. It's only because you're trying to maintain an image of strength rather than vulnerability. But I get a connection around you where you can be vulnerable. I get a safe space. It's a person. I feel it's someone around you. A lover, possibly a spouse, could even be a loving family member, like a mother or someone like that. But I feel for a lot of you it's a romantic partnership, a safe space where you can finally release some truths that you've been bottling up for a long period of time. And it feels like something it's the truth, of course, with the blade. We've got the Ace of Swords here, the blade of truth. So finally being able to express this truth that needs to come out in a powerful kind of way, a powerful emotion. Okay, we do have the Four of Swords here, rest. For some of you, that health issue I was picking up, for some of you there may have been some health concerns that is making you feel very emotional. And of course that would. So there's definitely a need here to take it easy. If some of you are recuperating, healing from a surgery, I'm getting that. I don't want to freak anyone out here. It's something that's already happened. Okay, so that surgery, I feel like whatever that health event is or that surgery, it's already happened. And there's an energy here of recuperation, recuperating. Some of you are taking time away from work to heal. I'm getting that. And you're feeling quite vulnerable because of your health. Okay. Now we have the Knight of Swords, this hawk energy. That's that anger. This is in the position of what to avoid, by the way. I'm picking up some anger. Yeah. It's somebody who needs to relax more. This blade energy, it's like a double-edged sword that I'm getting. It's painful feelings from the past which brought on a lot of sadness, maybe even some depression and some fighting back, anger about circumstances, anger about what happened in the past, holding on to that anger. Holding on to this anger, yeah, it's affected you. It's affected your emotional health, and for some of you, it's something which has led to something. It could have even been a health issue, but for others of you, it was something that you did or something that was done here that you did out of anger. It feels. It feels unprovoked, guys. Some kind of response, a trigger. It may have been somebody who affected you emotionally, and you tried to protect yourself by acting out in some kind of angry way towards this person, an outburst. It may have been an outburst, but it's only because this person triggered some emotions in you that you weren't ready for, you weren't ready to feel, you didn't want to feel. You tried to protect yourself, you tried to protect your heart. There's a strong energy of you not wanting to be vulnerable, not wanting to be vulnerable to your emotions again. Okay. Now, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the bear here. This is what to embrace. Well, this is this energy of protection. Rather than seeing your emotions as something to be feared, something that is something that you need to protect yourself from, there's an energy here of finding strength in something which feels stable and secure. It feels a bit like knowing where you stand, knowing that you're safe, protected from the elements, knowing that you'll be taken care of in the future, knowing that it feels like seeing a relationship as something to protect, something that offers protection, safety, security. Okay. So it seems like at this point in your life, Cancer, you're seeking safety and security with another person. But in the past, I feel this is something that you have tried to avoid because you thought that that was going to keep you safe, but it turns out it didn't. I feel like it had the opposite effect, really. Now we have the Archer here. Now this is in this deck, the Wildwood Tarot. It's called the Archer, but it is actually the Chariot card now. What I'm getting around this, some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, of course, but it doesn't have to be. It seems like you've set your sights on somebody here. You want to overcome the obstacles with that person. It seems like you've decided that you want this person. You want them to be your lover. You love this person. You're in love with them. That's what you feel. You feel you're in love with this person, but you're not sure where they stand. And we have the Two of Wands, the Two of Bows. Yeah, it's about a decision whether or not you really want to go down the road of committing to I feel it's a romantic partnership for a lot of you guys. Now, obviously, I left this completely open to spirit, and it's come up with a love reading here. But that's because Cancer, this seems to be something that is primarily on your mind here in September. Yes, I want to talk about the Blade now. The number on this one is number 6. Now, we didn't actually end up with any kind of karmic energy. I feel like this is actually cutting out. Okay, it's like some kind of ancestral wounding that is being cut out here. It's like a, how do I put that? It's by joining forces with this person, there is a breaking of something that was ancestral. It could have been like an ancestral wounding, an ancestral curse, something like that I'm picking up here, guys. I want to go a little bit further into that, but let's talk about the Blade. Now, the Blade, of course, represents something sharp. In this case, I'm picking it up because it was in the fire element. It's not just a sharp mind, but also sharpness of the body, spirit. Now, pointing upward, it is a positive energy. So, the Blade can, of course, be a healing tool, like a surgeon's scalpel, or a weapon. So there's an energy here of wielding it wisely, power, initiation, cutting energetic cords from the past, severing toxic relationships, or using it with anger. I feel like, again, I get something here that happened, Cancer, some kind of lashing out. You may have even lashed out towards this lover with anger, because of some kind of ancestral wounding or ancestral pattern. It could have been conditioning. For others of you, you may have lashed out at this person due to not wanting to be hurt by them. Like, I'll hurt you before they hurt you, that kind of energy that I'm picking up there. So how are you going to use this Blade? How are you going to use this Blade? Use it wisely. Don't offer the Blade in service to anything from anger or toxicity, because that, of course, will create karma. Okay. All right. This one goes quite deep, and I'm not surprised with that moon energy right there. This is something that's hidden as well. Hidden anger towards this person. But it's interesting because it's like I get that you love this person, but there's hidden anger, maybe some resentment here that I'm picking up. It's due to some ancestral wounding. How are you going to use this blade, Cancer? Have you already used the blade? Some of you may have already used that blade. If you have, then I get that there will be some kind of karmic situation here where there will be consequences. You know, we have actions and consequences here. Absolutely. Permit the pain to come into your heart and pass through. If you do that, it will pass. If you are sincerely seeking truth, you'll let go every time. I feel that you have to tell the truth here. If this is something that you've done, I feel you have to tell the truth to this person. Because I get purity around this person. Whatever was done here, it was done to someone who was innocent. This was not something where you were trying to enact revenge for something that they did. No. And Cancer, feel free to flip this around if this is resonating the opposite way around. It can, of course, it's a general reading. But somebody used this blade to inflict wounding, lashed out, hurt. Now, it could have been in any kind of way. But what was done here, I feel that there is some kind of consequence. You know, there's always a consequence to how you use this blade. And I feel like this is somebody who is receiving some kind of karma for what they have done. Now, this can be excised. Whatever is turned toxic here, whatever has created this toxic environment now, something that should have been pure has turned toxic because of this action that was taken. But now I feel like this can be turned around. This karma can be reversed, but the truth has to be told here. The truth has to be told of what was done, so there can be healing, okay, so that you can move on. Because this here is a blockage. Okay, gosh, guys, I'm going to have to look deeper into this. Powerful energy. Well, yeah. Power, use of power. There may have been an abuse of power, my spirit guide is saying. There may have been an abuse of power. I'm going to have to get some clarifiers, guys. Let's see what's going on here. I'll get this deck. I'll use this deck here. Let's clarify. I need to clarify each position here, Spirit, because this is going to a level that I didn't expect it to, because it seems like you're in love with this person, but you've hurt them. There's pain here. But in creating pain for this person, I feel that you also created pain for yourself. Probably greater pain, actually. Because whatever happened here created a set of karmic circumstances that needs to be cleansed out, needs to be moved on from. Okay, alright. Let's see. Let's clarify, starting with that King of Cups. Yeah, a clearing of the mind, speaking the truth. Okay. King of Cups. Oh, King of Cups. Look at that. Definitely you, Cancer. Now, of course, some of you could be, we could be talking about a masculine Cancer here, but we don't have to. This isn't about sex or gender, but it is about needing to step up and do the mature thing, to act with reason, to act with compassion, act with care. Okay, the Lovers and the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is interesting because it seems like there is love here, potential love, but there's a disconnect, an argument, a battle. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, protection. Mixed messages as well. It's like, goodness me, Cancer. This is probably, I feel like you've confused someone. You're probably confused. You're confused yourself, and you've confused this other person. You have these powerful emotions, which, when used healthily, is good, but when used in a negative fashion can be explosive. And I feel that you have acted to protect yourself in some way here by acting in some kind of explosive or angry way towards this person. Now, we do have the Hermit in reverse and the Moon energy. I don't feel that you want to carry on with these secrets. You seem to be holding on to some kind of secret here. Something that you did in haste, without thinking long term. You didn't realize that there would be consequences, but there are consequences. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords. It's definitely related to it's affecting your health, and I feel like it's affected this person's health as well. This is an unhealthy connection. Absolutely. It's a karmic connection, an unhealthy connection, because it seems to be triggering some kind of powerful response in you, Cancer, which is causing you to act in a toxic way to this person, and obviously you're attracting negative karma to yourself as well. Gosh, something to be avoided. We've got the Star and the Knight of Swords. I think you're avoiding telling this person the truth. You don't want to tell this person the truth. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles here, the Bear. Well, I feel that you have to face the consequences. This is facing justice. This is facing the person. I feel that this is the person we're talking about here. And they will judge accordingly. They will judge you accordingly. It's not about punishment, guys. It's just about consequences for actions. It's not about revenge. It's nothing like that. I feel like this person will hear you out. They will hear you out. They will listen to you, and they will judge fairly, which is all you can hope for, really. Okay, goodness, Cancer, what have you done here? We've got the Devil in reverse and the Chariot card, or the Archer. Something that you did from your shadow side. You have a dark side, Cancer. Now, we all have light and dark, so, you're not alone there. We all have that. You have this beautiful side of yourself, but you also have this dark side which gets very angry. Like, I'm picking it up as anger, guys. It comes from an emotional place as well. And it's because of unprocessed pain from the past. And I feel like this person triggered some kind of angry outburst or response. You hurt this person in some way. You may have even, I don't know, used... it's like you've used someone because you've been used in the past. It's like you've taken something out on this person. You've projected something onto this person which was unfair. Okay. And we have the Tower in reverse and the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you need to come clean here to avoid some kind of really bad karma. Now, of course, there's extremes here, guys. There's extremes. And some of this may just be like a minor thing. It may just be a blow-up, an angry outburst that you need to apologize, okay, to avoid, so that you can be with this person again. And you need to express your truth, express how you feel about this situation. For others of you, it could be quite extreme, to the point where you've done something where you've really stuck the knife into this person. I mean, really hurt them in a way which they would not have you back again, or not want to be lovers with you, but at least telling the truth here would be some kind of cleansing. Would allow it's like owning up to what you did here, so that this person can decide one way or the other. And in you telling the truth, it also releases you from pain that you're feeling, because I feel that when you hurt this person, you hurt yourself. Whatever you did to this person, I can't tell exactly what it is here. It's a general reading, Cancer. Now, of course, for some of you, this is reversed energy. It can be the opposite way around. So if you're thinking, Michelle, I haven't done anything to anyone, well, then this could be someone else around you. It could even be another Cancerian. I am picking up more of a masculine energy that has done this, okay? And you could be this Queen of Swords that has to listen to this person. I feel like there is an avoidance by this King of Cups to speak the truth here, because they fear. They have reasonable fear that there will be consequences, that they will get their karma for what they have done here. So this is all about telling the truth and being able to excise some of this karma, release the karmic energy, so that you can move. I feel so that you can both move on. Really, I don't see the two of you getting together or getting back together here. I just see it as closure. I even feel like if somebody has done something here that has major consequences, say like imprisonment or fines, or who knows what it was, whatever was done here, I feel that they're trying to avoid some kind of major consequence here. They may even need to come and tell you the truth here, so that you can decide whether or not you want to prosecute. I mean, it could be something like that. Wow, Cancer. Seems like somebody's done the dirty on somebody here, and yeah, it's going to bring about negative karma to that person for sure. I don't feel that they knew who they were dealing with. This feminine energy is very strong. This feminine energy is not going to put up with being taken advantage of, used, abused. No. What this masculine was doing it seems crazy, because I feel that there was actually, at the beginning at least, I feel like this had the potential to be a love relationship, but it's turned into this horrible mess here, and it's because of somebody's ancestral wounding and gosh, operating from their shadow side, guys. Now, this masculine energy does want to overcome these tendencies to do these things to people. I mean, this could be somebody who is well, let's see. I'm going to get an archetype card. What is this King of Cups? What is the issue with this King of Cups here? I feel like it's too much water in this person's chart. It's just, they don't seem to think clearly. They react from their emotions in negative ways. Let's see. Can you tell me about this King of Cups, this Cancerian? Thief, oh my gosh. Stealing money, creative ideas, affection or other powers you think you lack. Oh, okay. Well, this person they may have actually stolen. I mean, that could be quite literal. For others of you, this person is shady. That's their dark side. They are a shady character. I mean, the reality of life is you're going to come across good people. You're going to come across people like this. Now, believe it or not, this person actually does love you. If you're this Queen of Swords energy, this person actually does love you, and they are genuinely wanting to overcome their challenge here. But boy, is it a challenge, because I feel that they've actually stolen from you in some way. I mean, that could be just a relatively small thing. Some of you, it could be something quite large. Gosh, I hope this isn't one of those situations where somebody has like an online thing where somebody's stolen money, asked for money and stole. It could be something like that, or it could even be somebody who was close to you or was showing you. Oh God, this is tough energy, guys. This is really tough energy. There seems to be an avoidance of the conversation, but there has to be a conversation here. This person has to come out and tell you that what they've done. Or if you're the person that's done this, whatever you've stolen, I mean, again, I'm not saying it's you, it could be the other way around, but I'm picking it up as a masculine Cancer that's done this. Really did the dirty on somebody who was innocent, an innocent party, and it's because they've projected some kind of ancestral wounding or some wounding. You know, they like the wounded. They were angrily expressing some kind of wound, feelings of pain, hurt. And have acted in this way. Gosh, guys. Whew, let me see. There needs to be the truth told here, because this is painful. I feel that whoever did this is in pain because of what they've done, and they know that they're getting their karma. This blade of truth is like the universe handing this person their karma. Yeah, let me read the blade again, because whoever needs this message, and I've been going on and on here for ages. I need to move on, but let's see. Okay. Use it wield it wisely and it will transmit power. Bestow initiations. Cut energetic cords or sever toxic relationships. Use it with anger and it will slash, stab and kill. You are invited to draw your blade and use it. Okay. All right. But use it wisely. Do not offer your blade in service to toxic emotions. You will be faced with an even more disagreeable future with the people or situations you are attempting to hurt. Put the blade to rest until your inner fire has mellowed. Then use your blade with impeccable intention to cut the energetic cords and set yourself free. Yeah, I feel like that's what's going to happen here with this more feminine energy. They're going to use their blade to cut this person free. Now, they may not forgive them for what happened here, but at least they will hear the truth and hear the reasoning behind it and be able to cut this person free, to free some kind of karmic situation that seems to have occurred between the two of you here. It's a little bit like somebody confronting their victim with what they have done, needing to explain themselves. That's what I'm getting, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is a very powerful energy, and it's going to, believe it or not, there's some kind of important role that this Queen of Swords is going to play in this King of Cups' life. And it has to do with them seeing the reasoning behind why they've done this, or why they continue to act in this way. Because I feel this is someone who's been like this for a long time. Dare I say that it will actually make this person go clean their act up. For some, yes. I'm going to leave it there, guys, and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store, Gypsy Insights Tarot. The link is down in the box below. Thank you so much, guys. Please do take care, and I wish you all the very best. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button and share me with someone who if you feel that this is somebody who who's been going through this kind of situation. Share me with that person, because this is an important message that I have to get out to somebody. Again, thank you so much, and bye for now.